Hey everyone, today I just fed my tadpoles some store-bought romaine lettuce, and today I'm going to come in here and I'm going to weed out a little bit of my lettuce because it's planted too close together so it doesn't overcrowd. You might hear some thunder. It's supposed to start raining. Oh, yep, so we better do this before it starts raining a lot more. Got to be careful. This is energized, this fence. So this is leaf lettuce, which can grow close together. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to turn into heads. But this is supposedly going to be head lettuce, unless I got that completely backwards. But here's the bag. I'm going to reuse it, Ziploc bag. I'm going to pick a whole bunch of this stuff, like break a bunch of it off, like this. That actually smells good. I might make myself a little salad too, but this stuff will get much bigger. I'm just going to go in here and break off pieces here and there. I don't care if there's dirt on it. This is going to the tadpoles. I'm going to freeze it so it destroys the structural integrity, and then I'm going to give it to them, because once you freeze it, it kind of destroys it, so when it touches water again, it just turns to mush, which is really easy for them to eat. So I'm just going to go in here and break off a bunch of random ones, put it in here, and they'll have some homegrown lettuce tomorrow. See how they like that. So we got to break off a little bit of this. Garden's doing pretty well. I'll put a long video of all the garden progress on my gardening channel, New England Wildlife and More. And we'll come back to this tomorrow and see how they like it. All right, everybody, it's been 2 days since I put this stuff in the freezer. Nice and crunchy, our homegrown lettuce. And we're going to see if the tadpoles like it now. All right, everybody, so all last night we let this hose trickle, purifying the water, and now we got the lettuce. It just shatters when it's frozen like that, and now we can just open this up and see if the tadpoles like this. Is black Simpson seed lettuce that we grew here in the yard. I wonder if they'll eat that. They love romaine. We'll be back here in a couple minutes to see if they start eating it. Look at this, the grass is all pushed down. It's not standing back up. All right, we'll be back to this pond in a little bit once they notice it. How many frogs can we find to jump? It's been raining every day, so that means a lot of frogs are out hunting. I really want to mow the lawn this week, but I don't see a single point in the forecast except for yesterday where it's dry. Oh look, little babies. All right, everybody. It's been over 10 minutes, and yeah, not too much interest in this. We just gave them romaine lettuce like 2 days ago, and they loved it, but very little interest in this. They're definitely eating it a little, but they're not swarming over it or anything. I don't blame them. These fancier lettuces, they consider them, I don't even like them. I don't like anything other than romaine, or iceberg's my favorite. I don't like the taste of these special lettuces. And I guess they don't really like it either. It's about 9 in the morning, so nobody's cooking yet. But I think I might go to Walmart today and buy 1 or 2 rotisserie chickens, and I'll eat whatever I can off it, and then we'll throw all the bones in here and they can pick it clean, because at this stage in their life they're craving more protein. Couple of weeks we won't be making these videos anymore. They're all going to be frogs. They're all losing interest in the plants. They're mostly coming out of the water. This is the most undeveloped pond, it seems. They all have hind legs. A couple have front legs. I think only a couple have actually left the water. The other small pond, it looks like they have almost completely turned into frogs. Every single guy has front legs. Well, the vast majority do. And you look around in here, there's all these teeny little frogs, smaller than dimes, all over the place. Hundreds of them, all over the banks, all over the edges. Have already left a bunch of them. little frogs all over the place. And if you look under the water, you see they all have legs, very developed. The ones that don't have legs are the ones that weren't eating properly early on. I guess on the bright side, they're wood frogs, so a lot of them are going to leave and just live in the woods, not at the pond. But also in here, you see very little interest in the actual lettuce. Back at the big pond, there is some interest. You can see them down there under the water, but nothing huge. We've had a lot of rain, so you see, we don't even have to be flushing this pond. It's all coming out of the basement, all that water. I don't think there's been a single day in the... You know, this month is actually way too rainy. And I'd say in the past 2 months, it's rained nearly every day. We had a couple dry days this previous weekend. Should have mowed the lawn, should have taken advantage of that. Today, it's sunny until about 1 o'clock, then thunderstorms. We've had downpours all the time. Yesterday, we got 3 inches in like under an hour. Same thing the day before. Flash flooding in the yard, and basically every day in the forecast now it's going to rain at some point. So I'm trying to mow the lawn. I really don't want to mow it wet because that's a disaster of clogging. It leaves clumps everywhere that take forever to rot. I hate mowing wet lawn, but I don't see a single day where the lawn's actually going to become dry, because that takes like all day for it to be dry enough to start mowing. Like I said, today's gonna mow at 1 or 3 is when I'd usually start mowing it after all the dew finally dries up, because we keep the grass pretty tall, so it takes a good sunny day to dry it out enough where it doesn't clog or act as a lubricant where the blades just knock it over and don't actually cut it. But I think we're gonna try giving them some more protein. They really liked when we gave them some jerky, and they really like the cat food because they're craving that stuff right now. So I think we're gonna go do that. I have a frozen turkey in my basement, but it's too hot. I'm not willing to heat the house up this time of year. So I think we're gonna go buy some chickens later on tonight, and that'll be in another video coming up in a few days. And thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.